Deep in the heart of Amish country, nestled among the lush, green pastures of the scenic Doughty Valley, is Guggisberg Cheese, founded in 1950 by Alfred and Margaret Guggisberg after moving to Ohio from Switzerland. It is these very pastures, like those in the Swiss Alps, which are critical in giving our authentically made cheeses their unique flavor. The minerals found in the rich soil and grass are unique to our valley, and the local farms whose milk we use provide our cheese with a flavor that is truly unmatchable. Hello, and welcome to Guggisberg Cheese, home of the original Baby Swiss, now operated by Alfred and Margaret's son, Richard. As World Swiss Champion and United States Grand Champion, our family-run company takes pride in our high standards of quality, and we value every single customer. That's why, when you walk into our store, you'll feel as though you're family, and when purchasing our products, you know you're buying the very best. During cheesemaking hours, you can see our world-famous Baby Swiss being made in our state-of-the-art European copper-lined vats. It all begins with the milk from local farms, which is brought in, weighed, tested, and cooled to a uniform temperature. It is then held in large silos you can see standing high above the cheese factory outside. The milk is then pasteurized, clarified, and put into the vats you see in front of you. Now is when the perfect blend of art and science begins, as our secret family recipe starts with an exact combination of cultures and rennet. These enzymes, along with the lactic acid produced by the cultures, cause the milk to thicken to a consistency resembling soft yogurt. In these vats, cheese harps with razor-sharp knives cut the milk into cubes, which are then stirred and heated. During this warming process, the cheese cubes, or curds, release a milky, watery mixture called whey and become drier and smaller. As soon as they attain the right consistency, the curds and whey are pumped through pipes into the press vat, during which much of the whey flows off. Here, the curd is pressed into a large block and additional whey is drained. The block is then cut and transferred into cheese molds, where it will remain for approximately 20 hours. During this process, it will be turned several times to ensure that the whey is drained out and the cheese is formed evenly on all sides. The next morning, the cheese is transferred from the molds to brine racks, which are lowered into salt brines for the next 24 hours. It is there that the cheese takes in brine and releases water, forming a protective rind. The cheese is then allowed to dry and is put into special bags. These bags release carbon dioxide without letting in oxygen to enhance the aging process. Once packaged, the cheese is ready for our warm room, where our secret cultures go to work. Carbon dioxide collects at weak spots in the cheese and expands to form the holes. Different kinds of cheeses have to age for different periods of time. On average, Baby Swiss stays in the maturing cellar for approximately 4 weeks. It is then moved to the cold cellar, where it is either held for further aging or distributed for sale. Before it is ready to be sold, it must be tasted and graded for quality of flavor and eye formation. So you can be assured that the cheese you see on our shelves has been selected as Grade A cheese made with fresh, 100% Grade A milk. Did you know that while watching our Baby Swiss being made, you're looking into the very place where it was invented? That's right! Baby Swiss, now a household name, originated right here. Alfred Guggisberg combined art and science with his vast experience from making cheese throughout the world to create the perfectly mild, creamy Swiss loved by young and old alike. His wife, Margaret, named the new type of cheese after noting its size in comparison to a traditional wheel of Swiss. Nowhere else in the world can offer you this special experience. Although many have tried to imitate, none have been able to duplicate our special secret recipe, making Guggisberg cheeses the one and only true Baby Swiss. While nibbling on the many samples you find around the store, you can browse our assortment of Amish goods, unique gifts, and all the delicious cheese you could ever want. We carry over 60 varieties, so there's sure to be something for every taste. Those varieties are listed behind our cheese counter, where our employees are happy to help you and offer samples fresh off the block. Don't forget to make your way across the street to Chalet in the Valley restaurant, where you can enjoy our cheese in many of the Swiss and Austrian dishes offered. And be sure to take a moment to stroll through our beautiful garden, complete with a water wheel, gazebo, and the perfect photo op spot. Hello, and thanks for visiting Guggisberg Cheese. I'm Ursula Guggisberg Bennett, and as granddaughter of Alfred and Margaret Guggisberg, I invite you to take your time and truly enjoy all that our factory store and beautiful grounds have to offer. Step into Switzerland for a day and truly take in the history, culture, and dedication to quality only we can offer for a truly unique experience.